Hey guys, what's going on? Tom here from By Games, back with another statue tutorial. Today we are doing Trevor from GTA 5, so this is a follow-up to the Michael tutorial I did yesterday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that and left a like. And also a quick note to point out about that, the light grey on his face was intended to be stubble and not a beard. I know a few people pointed that out to me, and I just wanted to reassure you guys that I know he doesn't have a beard. I've 100%ed the game, literally. And I'm fully aware he doesn't have a beard. That was intended as stubble, and you don't need to include it. But anyways, enough about the Michael tutorial. This is a Trevor statue tutorial after all. The eyes, I think, do kind of look a bit weird in some cases, but after a while you get used to it, and hopefully you like the statue anyways. This was quite a easy design, I guess you could say, to build, and it'll be a nice and quick tutorial, so I'm not going to waste any more time. As you can see on the screen right now, there should be screenshots of this in different text packs. Also, quickly point out, if you haven't already, please follow me on Twitter at Gummy to vote for what tutorial you want next. I'll be restarting that next week after this week-long break from it. And yeah, that's about it. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and join the pack, and that's about it. I will head on into the tutorial now. Okay, so let's get straight on into the tutorial. The blocks you'll need to build this Trevor statue is grey wool, blue wool, cyan wool, white wool, spruce wood planks, oak wood planks, brown wool, and black wool. Now we're going to ignore the mushroom blocks and the bed. That is just some stuff from when I was prepping earlier and I forgot to get rid of it. So first step we're going to do is build an 8 long line. This time we're using grey wool, and we're going to build another 8 long line on top of it, again using grey wool. So it should be an 8x2 of grey wool. And on top of this, we build 10 high. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of cyan wool. And we do this for 3 rows. So first row, second row, and third row, all up 10. So it should be a 10x3. Next 2 rows, we do blue. So that's a 10x3 of 10x2 of blue. And if I can actually fly, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And this is disastrous. I can't fly for some reason. And then the 3 rows after that are also cyan wool. This hasn't been the best start to the tutorial, I'm going to admit, after the fact that I can't fly. That is brilliant. But it should be looking like this. It should be 12 blocks tall, 8 blocks wide, and should be 2 rows of grey. I keep on saying cyan. 10 rows of cyan, blue, and cyan. So 3 cyan, 2 blue, 3 cyan, all 10 high. Now on top of this, we're going to build 12 up using white wool. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like so. We're going to build it to the right one. Place 4 oak wood planks and then 2 white. And we're going to link this back up by building an 11 high white wool, and it should join up like so. Okay, so at this point it should be 24 blocks tall and 8 blocks wide. Now what we're going to do is go back to the top and place 2 oak wood planks underneath that to form the neck, and then fill this whole gap in using white wool. Now, this is a nice and simple tutorial, as I pointed out in the intro, and it's nice and simple, looks quite good. Only complaint I do have about the design is that the eyes do look a bit big, but again, it is as realistic as you can possibly get it. I guess because if you changed it, it wouldn't be realistic, and that's the whole point of the statue. Okay, so now what we're going to do, that is the whole body complete, or the whole front of the body complete. So it should be 8x24, 8 wide, 24 tall. From here to the top of the cyan should be 12 high, and from the bottom of the white to the top of the white should also be 12 high. So now we're going to build the arms. So where this first white block is, we're going to place 1 oak wood plank to the left of it, 1 spruce, and then 2 oak. Next row we place 1 oak, 2 spruce, 1 oak. Next row 4 oak wood planks. Next row 4 spruce wood planks. And the next 2 rows is 4 oak wood planks, like so. So that should be 6 blocks tall. And then for the remaining 6 blocks we do solid white. It's the exact same for the other side, except from reflected, I guess, because the this shape here is like the other way around. So let's go over to the right side. We place 1 oak wood plank, 1 spruce, 2 oak. 1 oak, 2 spruce, 1 oak, 4 oak, 4 spruce, and then 4 oak times 2, and then 6 white. Okay, so this is what it should look like so far once I finish filling this in. And that is the whole front of the statue complete. Nice and simple, as you can see. And hopefully this already shows some resemblance in your mind of Trevor with his white t-shirt and his jeans and his grey boots. So we're going to move on. If you haven't already and you need to catch up here, then pause. This is a perfect opportunity. But I'm going to move on now for all you guys that are ready. So we're going to extend it back outwards 3. We're on the right side. So bring it out backwards 3 and double it up. And then we're going to build 10 high using cyan wool. And that is nice and simple. All the way across, 10 high cyan wool. So 2 high grey, 10 high cyan wool. We do the exact same on the other side, so extend it out 3 and double up. 10 high using cyan, like so. And then we extend the oak wood planks out backwards 3 to form the bottom of the hands, like so. Okay, so this is the left side and the right side. Okay, so back to the right side, what we're going to do now is extend it upwards 2 using oak wood planks on the arms. We're then going to do 3 spruce, 2 layers of oak, just like the front, and it should match up with the front. And then again 6 layers of white wool. Again, it should match up to the front, very similar and nice and easy to do. Then for the other side, we do 2 layers again, 3 spruce, 2 oak, and then 6 white. Whoops. So I'm going to give you a quick opportunity to pause if you need to. Bear in mind the bottom part should be 12 by 4 and this part here should be 12 by 4 as well, with that oak wood part at the bottom. So this is the left side and the exact same for the right side. Okay, so that's the sides of the statue complete. So now we're going to move on to the back. So we're going to fill in the 6 gap here using grey wool and do the exact same for the second layer. Now what we're going to do is build 3 up using blue wool on each side like so. We're going to go 1 in towards the middle, whoops, and then up, I believe it is 7, basically up to here. So let me count that before I make a mistake. 3, 6, 7, 8, close enough, 8. So you go up 8 and it should come in line with this row here, the top of the cyan from the sides is, and we just fill the gaps in using cyan wool, like so. And then you'll see the back of the body coming together. Okay, so you'll know also when the blue line should stop, because it should be the row below where the hand starts. And then for here we just build an 8 long line of white wool like so to start the back of the t-shirt. Okay, so now for the arms, we're going to do again 2 layers of oak wood planks, 1 layer of spruce, 2 layers of oak wood planks, and then 6 layers of white all the way across, and the exact same for the other side. So this is exactly the same as the sides. Very nice and simple for you guys. I shouldn't have to spend too much time on it, that's why I'm kind of rushing through it a bit, because it is pretty self-explanatory. It's just 2 rows of oak on top of that, so 3 oak, 1 spruce, 2 oak, or in this case if you've already built that, it's 2 oak, 1 spruce, 2 oak, and this whole gap here is just solid white wool. So again, not much to talk about, solid white wool, not too difficult. This is a nice statue in that element. The fact that it does have a nice effect is recognisable, I'd say. Definitely leave your feedback in the comment section below, say if you would say this is recognisable. I'd say the Michael one is recognisable. Maybe the stubble grey kind of threw it off a bit. I know it threw a few people off, but I think this statue is recognisable. But yeah, definitely comment below if you think it is or not, and leave some feedback. I don't mind negative feedback. After all, this is a custom skin, so it is pretty difficult to get it 100% accurate. But anyways, this is what the front should look like. I'm going to get rid of my arm, whoops, and show you a 360 view of this. So it should be 24 blocks tall, 8 blocks wide, excluding the arms, which should be 12 by 4. So this is the front, featuring grey wool, cyan wool, blue wool, white wool, oak wood planks and spruce wood planks. Then we got the right side, the back, and then the left side. Okay, so hopefully that should be enough for you guys who aren't up to, I was about to say up to scratch, but that's a bit derogatory, I guess. Up to speed with it, that's a better term. Then that is hopefully enough help you should need to get back onto the pace and catch up, because I know I kind of rushed through it a bit. I know that I probably should have spent a bit more time, but it's a nice and simple statue, so I don't want to waste any more time than necessary, because I know that if I blabbed on a bit too long it would get boring and probably annoy a few of you. So anyway, so now what we're going to do is count 4 in. So we're going to go to the front, count 4 in from the left, and the 5th block we're going to place an oak wood plank and bring it forwards twice. We're going to do the exact same for the right side, so count to the left 4, 5th block, place a block and bring it forwards 2, and then we're going to link the blocks like so using oak wood planks. But what we're in fact going to do is count 3 in, 4th and 5th block replace with spruce wood like so, and then the next row is 8 of oak wood planks like so. Next row is 1 white, 2 brown, 2 oak, 2 brown, 1 white. The next row is 3 black, 2 oak, 3 black. The next 2 rows is 8 oak like so. The next row is 3 oak, 2 black, 3 oak, and then the final row is 2 oak, 4 black, 2 oak. So hopefully you can see what I mean now about the eyes maybe looking slightly weird from some sense, but I think after a while you kind of get used to them. Of course you can adjust it, maybe like try and do a few things with it, but this is the design I'm giving you. If you want to change the eyes, then feel free, I guess you can, and you're more than welcome to do so. I can understand that some people will not like the fact that they're 3 wide. That kind of put me off at the start, but as I said, you can always experiment with it like I'm doing right now and change it around a bit so that it looks different. I mean, you could do that, but this is the design I'm giving you, and again, it's up to you what you want to do. Do what you feel is best, is what I meant to say there. Okay, so now going to the right side, what we're going to do is extend this backwards, this oak wood backwards 5, until it overhangs the back 2 like so. We're then going to go up to the top, and on the second row, build 3 down with black wool, go down diagonal and down 1. Then from this part up here, we're going to extend it out 1 like so it's like a T shape with an L. Then what we're going to do is go down diagonal from there, down diagonal again, and extend it backwards 2 like so. Now all the space underneath the black line is oak wood planks, all the space above is black wool. So let's fill in the black wool first, and I'll pause in a second so you guys can catch up, because I know I probably did a hash job of explaining that, which is not great, but again, I'm not good with words sometimes. That's probably the best way I could have explained it. So this is what it should look like. It should be an 8x8 square. Hopefully, if you couldn't understand that explanation, you should be able to figure it out just from looking at that. Okay, so now onto the left side, we're going to do the exact same. So we're going to extend it out 5 till it overhangs the back 2. We're going to go up to the top, down 3. In this case, it's down 4 though, because it's slightly different. I nearly screwed it up. Sorry about that. We're going to go to the side, and then down 2. Now again, I want to point out this side is different to the other side. I nearly made that crucial mistake of thinking it was the same, but it's not. So then on top of this, we're going to place 1 black block, go to the left one, and then go down diagonal twice, like so, and to the side 2. It should look like this. Now again, on top, black wool, and then underneath, oak wood planks. Let me fill in the oak wood planks quickly, like so, and this is what it should look like. So again, it should be an 8x8 square. This is the left side of the head, and this is the right side of the head. Slightly different, but you should definitely make sure that they are different, because it is noticeable. Okay, so now we're at the back, and that looks kind of weird with the brown eyes, not gonna lie, but we're gonna bridge this gap here using 6 oak wood times 2, like that. Then we're going to do 2 more layers of oak wood planks like so it's in line with each side. And what we're going to do is 1 black, 4 oak, 1 black. Next row is 2 black, 2 oak, 2 black, and then the next 3 rows is black wool. And again, it should be an 8x8 square, much like the sides, but nice and simple. That's like his ball patch at the back where his hair is kind of thinning, like in the character himself. And if you need to, pause here, it's a perfect opportunity. I'm going to go on to the head now, or the top of the head, which is the final part. So for the top of the head, we just fill it in with solid black wool, nice and simple, because he has got a bit of hair left on the top of his head, and we're going to represent that by filling in solid black. Okay, so that's it. That is the Trevor statue complete. Let me get rid of my arm so you can see it nice and clearly. So I'm going to give you a 360 of the head first. So this is an 8x8x8 cube, I guess, cube. There is no hat effects. So this is a front. Again, experiment with the eyes. That is the best that I felt they looked. But you can experiment, as I said. It's more cartoonish. If you want to make it more realistic, I suggest making the eyes only too wide. But this makes it cartoonish and makes it recognisable, I guess. Okay, so onto the right side of the head. Again, 8x8. For back of the head, with his little ball patch. And the left side of the head, and then we've got the top of the head. Okay, so now for the body, we've got the front. I know I've been through this before, but I'm going to do it anyways. The right side, the back, and the left side. So yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial and found it at all useful. If you did, then definitely consider hitting the like button and subscribing if you haven't already. It'll be much appreciated. And definitely stick around, because I'll be doing Franklin and also a lot of other characters from games such as Call of Duty and other games, I guess. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I've been Tom. Hopefully I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart.